Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are in the world, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. A very big welcome to my channel, should I say, as it's a new channel and I'm still in the phases of developing it. I wanted to talk to you today about some ideas I have about what a twin flame is, because the biggest question I've noticed people ask is, what is a twin flame? How do you recognize a twin flame? Etc, etc, etc. Can there be more than one twin flame? I see all kinds of questions around the internet, and for me personally, there is only one twin flame. I've heard this said so many times before by so many wonderful people out there who are trying to give explanations for the twin flame existence, and I tend to agree that we can have many soulmates but only one twin flame, and I'll explain my reasons why. I'm a Buddhist, and according to Buddhist philosophies, since the beginning of beginningless time, we've been everything. In other words, because Buddhism believes in reincarnation, we've literally been a butterfly, we've been a dog, we've been a cat, we've been a fish, we've been a plankton, we've been everything. So, of course, this is not going to resonate with people who don't believe in reincarnation, but I do. And we have to say that all life started as a single cell. In fact, I think it's called the amoeba, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a scientist, and I'm not very good at biology, or so my school reports used to say. So, if we started life out as a single cell, the single cell, in order to reproduce life so that it wouldn't be on its own, had to learn how to split. Now, when it split, it would have obviously split the first time into two perfect cells, and they would have been perfect mirror cells of each other. They would have been exact replicas with the exact identical energy. But then in order for more life form to come about, those cells would have had to have split as well. So if you look at a cell reproducing itself the first time, a single cell reproduces itself the first time, you get two identical cells. But then those subsequent cells reproduce themselves again, and they produce something that is very similar but not an exact replica. And this is where I get to soulmates and twin flames. The first split of the cell would be equivalent to the twin flame because the two cells are identical. They have the same energy, the same chemical compounds, they're made up identically. But subsequent reproductions, subsequent cells would be very similar. They wouldn't be the same. So therefore, because with every reproduction of the cells, there is a slight mutation, or there is a slight difference, or there is something that is not quite identical, which means that those are all the soulmates. They're like cellmates, if you like. No pun intended. So when we come across our twin flame, it's like coming across that mother cell from which we originally split. This is why we recognize our energy in that person. This is why we recognize the person even though we've never met the person. Because even if we are meeting eons and eons and eons later, our energy and our cells, to a certain degree, have a certain memory that we're not consciously aware of, or that we might consciously slightly be aware of, depending on how spiritually awakened we are, depending on how aware in general we are, and how much we learn to trust our intuition. Because this isn't a recognition that comes from anything logical, rational, or material. This is a recognition that comes from something very deep, very spiritual, and very, very beyond everything in this 3D reality. And when you meet that person, it's so incredible that on this journey, you do actually feel like you're losing your mind, because there are things that happen that are so unreal, out of this world, and unbelievable that you start to question your mental sanity. So if you are on this journey, trust me, you're not insane. I do know what you're going through because I've been going through the same myself. And at the end of it, trust me, there is a purpose to it all. Even if that purpose is not to be with your twin flame, there is a higher purpose to all this, which is your mission in life. It's how you help humanity. It's how you make a contribution for the better of the world. And yes, but it's one of the most insane journeys you will ever take. But trust me, you're not mad, okay? You're not crazy. Don't ever think that at any point on this journey. Anyway, take care, and if anything I've said in here does resonate, please help me to grow this channel, to get the word out. There is so much more that I have to say. There are so many more downloads that I've received over the last year and a half, and well, I never thought I'd create a YouTube channel, but here I am, because I do believe that it can help others along this path. So take care, please do like, subscribe, share, and have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.